Controversy. It's the second break, and now is my story. It's the mom tried to nick son's nups with lies and lawsuit. Oh, well, actually, I think most of you have watched the movie called Monster-in-Law.
Yes.
This is real life, and I would say it's far worse than Monster-in-Laws. This 61-year-old woman named Leah Joseph, she just somehow went through a 9.5-year divorce case with her husband, and her son think she taking out on him. He was getting married last year, and his wife denied to sign prenup. Prenup is some kind of agreement before married, whatever. So she think that her daughter-in-law will be a gold digger. So she's starting to kind of convince her son not to get married, but they get married anyway. But there's so much thing happened before that. So a lot of things she do. She tried her best to make sure there's nothing left for her daughters-in-law to take. That's what she said. She said her son is not her daughters-in-law. Probably that's the son and the daughter-in-law.
Oh, they look adorable.
They look adorable.
Yeah.
The girls.
I want to see the mother.
I don't have a picture of the mother. I tried. Right now, the whole story is going through court, and what we hear is the Leah, which is the mother-in-law, allegedly did what she could do to make sure her son had no money left. She went on a campaign to ruin her son's business interests in Brooklyn and Connecticut. She called, her son is a real estate developer. He has a piece of land in Brooklyn, and he ran out to a car wash. One day she just called car wash and said, you know what, this guy is not the real owner, don't pay the rent. That kind of thing. And she sued, and she sued her son and claimed that she also owner of a bunch of buildings that he owned. It's like a family property kind of thing. But every time the court called for her to show some proof, she keep postponing it. And she called the daughter-in-law company, said that she called from different company for reference for new job, just to make sure the company think that the daughter-in-law looking for new job. So she, kind of at risk at getting fired.
That's a lot of effort a mother-in-law.
Yes, and just before wedding, she called the father of the bride, and just to say how bad the daughter is. The daughter is a gold digger, and the father of the bride is a very ill guy. He's waiting for heart bypass surgery, that kind of thing.
It's just like a script of a movie.
Why would you tell someone else's parents?
I don't know.
So finally,
the son had it enough, so she filed the lawsuit back, saying that the mother is terrorist binge, like from anger or whatever, and she's.
Oh my gosh! It's lawsuits between families. I don't think that's ever going to end up being.
No,
nice.
It's not too
pretty. Ugly, right?
Well, what she did is very ugly. Like seriously, keep him to herself.
No, right now. It's not just ruining their marriage life. She's ruining his life and make sure no money or property left. Tried her best to make sure.
I'm sorry, call
left.
me selfish, but if I'm that girl, there's no way in hell I'm going to marry this guy.
And they didn't invite her to the wedding.
No way in hell.
Which I think is a good thing. They didn't invite her.
Okay, so basically we all agree that this is the mother-in-law from hell. Can we try to? Can we try to find a way to think?
Maybe it's the last thing?
Like to find explanation for her behavior?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, this show is called Controversy, so let's try to be able to find a way.
To be on her side? Maybe she have nothing left in her life. Maybe her son is the last thing she have left because she was going through the divorce and losing her son, and maybe the property make her feel lonely. And maybe she watched too much movie. Maybe it's not come from her. Maybe she come from the movie. Like watch the movie.
That's why I say she needs to get a hobby. She needs to find something else.
Now she's having hobby. Suing her son is her hobby.
Or she might feel like she wants to hold, like you said, she's losing out. Her husband is divorcing her. She's losing her son. But the bottom line is, it has been 9 years, isn't it? The divorce case lasts 9.5 years, right?
Until it's finalized.
So it has been ongoing. The woman seriously needs a shrink.
Yes, she needs some help with her
to someone
mental
because hold on to her son like that is not healthy.
Help, right?
Not even her son, anything at all. it's not healthy, and no one can move on. And it's kind of pathetic, isn't it? Because she only like drive him away.
It's one of the cases, I'm sure, out of lots of thousands or millions of cases out there that you know actually have the lawsuits between families, which is very sad. And I agree that I think they should just go
to go that far is really bad. Obviously, she needs some kind of
hobby
therapy or something to help her cope with
therapy.
Yeah, to cope with this whole situation, because it's almost like those people who doesn't live in reality. She has her own world that she built on.
So Leah, if you hear us, you need help, hobby, and therapy, and maybe new husband. Will keep you busy. Yeah,
to keep her busy.
Yeah,
We're
right.
talking about hobbies, aren't we?
That's a lot of sacrifice for that man.
Well, she might be like all over him and try to make sure he have all his best time of his life.
I'm so glad you did not have her picture, because I do not want to think right now that she's all over.
Well,
she's going to turn her attention to the new husband instead. So
yeah,
that's a good thing.
Or maybe dogs.
Dogs. Oh, dogs are a good idea.
Get a dog.
Or maybe gardening.
Oh, gardening.
That sounds good.
Well, gardening cannot talk back, maybe. I don't know. Cannot love back. Maybe she wants something.
I don't think she needs someone that she can actually talk to. She needs someone that she can just vent to. And
you know, she's like one of
it's kind of like just saying everything to yourself.
Maybe, perhaps kind of person who wants to like own something.
Maybe she needs you to be her friend.
I'm
give her a call
already.
Leah,
I need someone who's obedient. I don't need someone who
give Bo a call.
Me.
Bo is very obedient.
Yeah, she's a pushover.
I'm a good listener.
Okay.
I can listen, and I don't have any comments at all whatsoever.
Well, we'll have the story from Bo right after this break. Stay tuned.